video is going to be the requested look. This is exactly the look that I was wearing in my Waste or Worth It Wednesday when I did the review on the whole Wet n Wild Silver Lake collection. If you haven't seen that, I will have it up here, so go ahead and click that and check that out. But yeah, this was really requested, and honestly, I was so happy that you guys requested this video because I myself love it. It's so summery. You have tons of corals and a little bit of red and a little bit of like smokiness going on, and then with a really nice bold lip. Obviously, this is optional if you feel more comfortable doing a completely nude lip. I think that would still look really nice, or if you want to go the extra mile and wear a red lipstick, I also think that will look gorgeous. Either way, this look is very affordable because I used all drugstore, and second of all, it's so easy to achieve. So if you guys want to know how I got this look, then just keep on watching. Hey guys, so I'm going to go ahead and start off with my face. I'm going to switch it up a bit and start with my foundation since I've already done this makeup look and I know that I won't have any fallouts. Because we are doing everything drugstore, I'm going to start with the Wet n Wild Cover All Primer, and this is in the color Partners and Prime, which is really just a white color. I'm going to take quite a bit. I really do enjoy this primer. I feel like it's really nice, and I just grabbed a lot. It does fill in the pores and it just makes my skin really soft. So now that I've applied that, I'm going to go in with my foundation. Today I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation. I have been using this for about 3 days. I wanted to test this foundation out. I know that somebody asked me here if I could do a review on this on my Wednesday's video, but honestly, like, I just feel like everybody has a review on this, and I don't know, I just didn't want to be so repetitive. But I will tell you my opinions on this foundation as I go. So I have the color 108, which is a caramel beige, and I'm just going to dot that on my face. And then my favorite way of applying it is with my beauty blender. I honestly love this foundation. It's amazing. It's full coverage and it's very, I feel like it's very lightweight. It's not too heavy on the skin, and it covers up a lot of imperfections. I don't like to apply my foundation here because I have wrinkles, so I don't want to cake up my makeup too much. But yeah, so yes, I do like this foundation. I approve of it, and it is very long wearing on the skin, and it stays matte pretty much the whole day that I wear it. Okay, so now we're going to move on to eyebrows, and for my eyebrows I've been using the new NYX Micro Brow Pencil, and I use the color Espresso. I like this because it does keep my eyebrows really nice and clean looking. Plus, when I use just this, it makes them look a little bit more natural and not so drawn in. So I'm going to go ahead and fill them in. Now I'm just going to set my eyebrows in place using the NYX Control Freak Brow Gel, which is what you guys see me use plenty of times, just so my eyebrows can stay in place, and I can also shape them a little bit better. I like to flicker this little pelitos up here. Alright, so now we're going to start with the eyes. As a primer, I'm going to go in with Maybelline Master Conceal, and this is in light medium. This is just going to act as an eyeshadow primer for us. And I'm going to dab that on my eyes. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with my base, and today I'm going to take my NYX eyeshadow or my jumbo eye pencil in Milk, which is white, and I'm going to take that on a synthetic flat brush. Then I'm going to apply that to the lid, but try not to go above the crease because we don't want the other eyeshadows to be as loud as the one that we're going to be applying down here. All over the lid, I'm going to use the California Roll by Wet n Wild. This is from their Silver Lake limited edition, and I'm going to take this Salmon-y peach color right here. These are so pigmented and so velvety, and you will see just the pigmentation in a second. You're going to be like, whoa. So I'm just going to take a crown brush and I'm going to grab that color, and I'm just going to pack it onto the lid. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this red color right here, and it is a true red, but we're going to have a very light hand with this, so it's not too red. I'm going to take a fluffy brush, and really anything works. As you can see, I barely dabbed into it and I got a whole shitload of red. And then slowly start blending it out. Flicker this up a bit, just a little bit. I'm going to grab a little bit more of that color and place it again on here. And start blending. So now that we have our eyeshadow semi-blended, I mean, you can never have too much blending. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go into that same palette, and I'm going to be taking this color right here. That's going to be our highlights color. It's a really nice shimmery champagne color. And then once more, going in and blending everything out. I'm going to take that same color and I'm going to use that as an inner corner highlights because it's so pigmented. Now I want to give my eyes a little bit more depth and definition, so I'm going to take another Wet n Wild palette. This is the Vinyl collection from that same Silver Lake limited edition collection, and I'm going to take this brown right here. It does have a little bit of gold in it, but you won't be able to see it too much. Now I'm just going to take it on a brush like this, and I'm just going to place it literally on my crease, concentrating that more on the corner, the outer corner of the eye. Very, very lightly, a very light hand. I'm just going to leave it like that for right now because once I apply my eyeliner and my false lashes, I'll be able to see my crease a little bit better. So I'll go back in and just redefine it just a tad bit. So I'm going to do this off camera because I can never get it on camera anyways. For my eyeliner, as always, I'm going to use the NYC liquid eyeliner. And for falsies, I think I'm going to use my Cocoa Lashes in the style Goddess. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then we will be back to finish off the eyes. So I'm going to finish off my eyes, and I'm going to go in again with that Maybelline Master Conceal in light medium. This is one of my favorite drugstore concealers because it's heavy, but it's not like gloopy heavy, if that makes sense. So I'm just going to bring that down to my eyes. I'm going to bring some to my chin, and then just a little bit to the center of my forehead. Going in with my beauty blender and blending everything out. Now to set my concealer, I'm going to go in with the e.l.f. High Definition Powder in Corrective Yellow. I do have a full-on review on this. If you are interested in watching it, I will have that linked for you. So I'm just going to take that on the back of the thingamabob. And I'm going to use this e.l.f. blush brush. It's too small for a blush brush for me, but it's perfect for setting concealer. So I'm just going to pack that. So while I just let that cook for a minute, I wanted to share with you guys a story because, okay, I am like the biggest scary cat in the world, and I'm 25 years old. I shouldn't be scared, but I don't know, I just get freaked out by the dumbest things. So the other night, me and my boyfriend and my little girl, we were already tucked in bed, right? And I usually stay up late just because I don't get sleepy. I'm not really tired throughout the day. So I was just up on my phone, and I remember that I was watching like a YouTube video, and like it wasn't even anything scary. It was just a video. And it was probably 12 o'clock at night. And then all of a sudden my TV turned on. So my room's over there. This is where I film. My TV's right here. All of a sudden my TV turned on. I was like, what the heck? And I immediately was like, oh my god, what is that? Is there a ghost in my house? And I thought first that it was somebody else that could have turned it on. And I woke up my boyfriend because he was already like dead asleep. I was like, babe. And he wouldn't wake up, and I'm like, babe. He's like, what? So I'm like, the TV turned on. And he just was like, I was like, oh, I do not want to get up. I was like, I am not getting off this bed to turn off the TV. I'm going to take this e.l.f. contouring blush and bronzer in St. Lucia. So I woke him up again, and I was like, babe, the TV turned on. And then he's like, well, go turn it off. I was like, no, I'm scared. And then he's like, what are you scared of? I was like, I don't know. What if there's something there? And he was like, oh my god. So poor thing had to wake up, go turn off the TV because I was too scared. I used to use this bronzer all the time, or this contour little palette. But then, I don't know. I haven't used it in a while, and I forgot how amazing it is. With that same powder, I'm going to go right underneath my jaw, just a little bit. I know that sometimes I can get a little carried away, and if I don't blend it right, you can see the line. But I like to take this extra step because your girl's got a double chin, and we know that ain't cute. So this kind of like gives the illusion of having a very defined jaw, which unfortunately I don't. because I ate too many hot Cheetos and too many hamburgers. And then I also make a line going down here, down the middle, and then on the other side. Okay, now I'm going to give my face a little bit more warmth, and for that I'm going to use the NYC Sunny Bronzer, and I'm just going to take this brush. It's a Real Techniques blush brush, and I'm just going to hit the tops of my forehead. You guys, I love this foundation. I don't even need to set my face because it dries almost to like a powder. I love it so much. So now for my blush, I'm going to go in with this Jordana blush in Terracotta. This is my absolute favorite blush that I own. I love it. And it's so pigmented and it's so cheap. Now I'm just going to blend everything so the lines aren't as harsh. This is a Real Techniques brush, and this is a retractable bronzer brush. Now I'm just going to go in and blend. Now for my highlights, I'm going to use this Physicians Formula Shimmer Strip in Vegas Strip. And it's really, really pretty. And I'm going to take an e.l.f. small tapered brush. This actually is meant to be used to contour, but you can use it for both. And I'm just going to hit the tops of my cheekbones. And I do like to be a little heavy-handed with my highlights, so don't mind it. Now we're just going to finish off the eyes. I always like to leave the underneath lash line for the ends because, I don't know, I just do. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to go into this red color, and I'm going to take a little pointy brush, and I'm going to apply it underneath there. And I do like to go pretty low, but it's totally optional just because this hides my little wrinkles. So alright, so finally we're going to move on to the lips. I was using a different lipstick the day that I wore this makeup look, but I really want to try out this lipstick today. I will have exactly what I wore on this makeup the day that I actually wore it. This is by the brand Essie, I believe. And this is in the color Coral Calling. It is so pretty. I just got it the other day and I can't wait to try it. So I'm going to slather on this lipstick onto my lips. Oh, yes. So that is the lipstick color right there. Now I do want it to be just a little bit lighter. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with this Flower lip gloss in the color LG1 What a Daisy. And it's a really like pale nude color. I don't know how to explain it. It just looks like that. And I'm going to place that on the top. So as you can see, it's really light. So after you're done with the lips, you're done with this look. I really hope you guys enjoy it. I love this really nice coral color theme that we have going on. If you did enjoy this video, then don't forget to give me a huge thumbs up. And I believe that is everything. I will go have lunch now because I'm starving. Oh, thank you guys so much.